Hello and welcome to one of the best things to be added to the game with update 1.36 to Gran Turismo 7. This is the Ford Shelby GT350R, a very powerful, in fact the most powerful Mustang that you can own in Gran Turismo 7 standard, and with update 1.36 we can make it have a lot more power. So originally this car comes standard with a 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 that pumps out 525 brake horsepower, and you get all of that power for only 75,000 credits. So yes, some extreme value for money. However, this is no standard Mustang that you're looking at. No, this car produces 817 brake horsepower with a weight of 1,226 kgs, and when I tell you, it's a bit of a beast to drive. Now this monster lights up its rear wheels with absolute ease. It doesn't even have to think about it, because you know a Mustang, the famous crowd killer, this car is just absolutely insane. Now the Mustang Shelby GT350R is a track focused Mustang. This is the pinnacle of handling when it comes to a Ford Mustang. Now this is a 2016 model and it is the latest one in Gran Turismo 7. This is the newest Mustang we have, even though there is a new one that's out, but hopefully we'll see the car come to the game in a future updates. However, with this 2016 Ford Mustang producing over 800 horsepower, the car is extremely all over the place. 1 minute the car is focused on getting around corners as fast as possible, the next the car is braking traction and trying to send you into a barrier. It's quite easy to say that this is one very exhilarating driving experience. Then when it comes to braking, yes, the braking system will get you slowed down. However, don't be taking chances by braking a bit too late into corners, because you will find yourself off track. Now the thing is, with the Mustang, even if you do tweak the differential, put it towards lower settings to just try and help this vehicle, regardless, this car is gonna spin all the way up into 4th gear. The car has extremely high torque, and with the vehicle only weighing 1,225 kgs, it's rather light, so the car is extremely chuckable. Even with having the big aero parts on this vehicle, trying to give as much downforce and trying to keep the car planted down to the ground, it simply isn't enough. The Ford Shelby GT350 is one heck of a vehicle, and you see yourself traveling almost 280 kilometers per hour down the small straightaway on Kyoto Driving Park, which is extremely impressive, because that is actually supercar level territory of performance. The Shelby Mustang GT350R is really a force to be reckoned with, and is one of the fastest American street cars that you can actually own in Gran Turismo 7. This vehicle is extremely rapid and is so fun when it comes to driving. However, if you are looking for a very, how do I say, track focus, you only want this to be a super aggressive track racer, you might need to look somewhere else, because even with a lot of tuning, it's extremely difficult to rein this pony in. Now let's say for some reason you aren't happy with the amount of horsepower this Mustang has. No, you don't think that this is enough chaos. You want more. You don't want peace in your life. You just want chaos. Well, by all means, you can now head on over to GT Auto, and for the extremely low price of 250,000, like on a serious note though, this might be the most value for money engine swap in the game, because for 250,000 credits, well, you get a 7 liter V8 engine out of the GAC Maverick. That is a twin turbocharged V8 that produces 1,199 brake horsepower standard for 250,000. So instead of spending all your money upgrading the standard Ford's engine, I would suggest just jump straight to this and save yourself a whole lot of money and get so much more power. Once you put in the Windsor V8, you can then head back on over to the tuning shop and still add in a bit more power and bring the grand total up to 1,408 brake horsepower, making this one of the most powerful American cars in Gran Turismo 7. Now my thing is, the Ford Mustang, the GT350R, was already struggling when it came to just over 800 horsepower. So nearly doubling that power figure, it's not really screaming a good recipe. So the first thing, when you actually get behind the wheel of this vehicle, you are gonna notice that you need to sort out the gearing, because this car, it just accelerates so much, it spins into sixth. The car only has 6 gears, so that just shows you how much power the Ford actually produces now. So you need to extend your gears, that way you can actually put power down because the gears aren't so close, and you can actually go somewhere without redlining the car. And when I tell you no traction control in this vehicle is a scary experience. Scary doesn't even begin to start off how this vehicle feels. So we see that the vehicle still struggles for traction going into 6th gear, and you see yourself traveling almost at 320 kilometers per hour down Kyoto Driving Park straightaway. Now when it comes to cornering, you need to be extremely careful when exiting, because if you get on the accelerator too soon, that rear end is going to overtake you and you're going to end up in a barrier. Even if you're just trying to accelerate and you have to turn just a little bit, that rear end is going to slide out. It is so much fun. I know a lot of people are going to be like, this is so impractical. No, you need to detune it. This car is no good, you know, because they are true focused racers. Their car has to be perfect, under control. If you're just looking for an absolute blast, for some fun, some laughter, well, this is your real go-to. This Windsor V8 absolutely transforms the 350, the GT350R, and makes it one of the best, most fun, exciting, exhilarating driving experiences you can have in Gran Turismo 7. The car just handles so chaotically that when you actually are able to conquer it and keep it under control, that you are gonna have a real machine at your control. It takes a lot of skill, but honestly, it's such a great feeling when you actually get this vehicle in line. The car is extremely fast, but it has so much power that it's actually a bit too fast for its own good. But at least the braking system actually keeps up with the enormous amounts of power that the Ford Mustang now produces. This car is absolutely insane, and if you haven't tried it out already, I really suggest you do, because this engine swap is just absolutely legendary. When it comes to using this vehicle for money grinding events, don't even attempt, because this vehicle is so terrible when it comes to fuel economy. But I mean, what do you expect? It's a twin turbocharged V8 that produces 1,400 brake horsepower. Nothing about that screams, oh, miles per gallon. It's only miles per gallon, and I absolutely love it. So with all this being said, I hope you guys did go on to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.